All right, if you're in your 20s, I need to tell you this right now. You need to just start taking risks. Okay. I'm in my 20s right now. And I can tell you right now that there has never been a better time to take risks. I mean, I think of like, what would happen where would I be in my life today if I didn't take those risks? Like the risks that I took that made me into the person that I am, right? Where would I be? And it genuinely frightens me. But I have a heavy faith in God, and I think that God is the best of planners. And I think that when you take risks, they aren't outside of what God's plan is for you. I think when you decide to take those risks is completely in your control. But I think that then you may not be religious, and that's entirely fine, but me personally, I think that there is a higher power that is looking over you. I'm Christian, and I do believe in God, and I think that he is constantly watching over my shoulder and ready for me to take any leaps of faith, because not only is it faith in me, it's faith in him, that he's going to carry me over the waters, and he's going to allow me to see things that should it be possible. I pulled some things off in my life that just seemed so impossible. And I have to attribute it to the fact that I took those risks and I had faith that I could achieve them. And my extension of faith that I could achieve them was because I trusted my father. I trusted Jesus that he would take me to the route that I needed to go. And I mean, when you're in your 20s, I mean, what do you really have to lose? You don't really have to lose anything. I mean, when I think about like my life right now, I have a woman, I got a bunch of women, got a bunch of girlfriends, but I think about like the people that I have to take care of, my family, my dogs, my dog. I gotta take care of my women. I need to do these certain things, and in order for me to do this, I need to be an exceptional person. And in order for me to be an exceptional person, we know that we need to take risk. And if we need to take risk, we reap great rewards. And so we take calculated risks. We don't take idiotic risks. We don't go and spend all of our money on the Powerball because we think that we're going to win. No, 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 not at all. We just take calculated risks. That's what we do. And when you're 20, you don't really have anything to lose. You have so much energy. You have so much time ahead of you that like the worst that happens is you go bankrupt, you file for bankruptcy, you go work at McDonald's, you get your money up, and then you try again, and then you take another risk again. Like I really think about my life. Like if all hell broke down, like somehow something terrible happened, I lost all my clients, all my money just disappeared from the bank, okay, what would I do? I mean, it's really not that big of a deal. I could just go work at McDonald's, and I could go work 2 shifts at McDonald's and make enough money a month and then on the shifts that I'm not working, on the time that I'm not working on my business, and then taking more risk until something works. Like, or I just become a stripper and I make $200,000 a year. And when I'm not stripping, I know it sounds crazy, but the point that I'm trying to make, I'm not going to become a stripper, but the point that I'm trying to make is like the worst case scenario is not even that bad. Think about it. Like, you are too afraid to take a risk. I mean, why? A lot of you guys don't even really have that much to live for right now, right? And like when I was in high school, I didn't have anything to live for. I'm not like I'm not saying that like depressed way. I mean, like I didn't really have that great of a job. I wasn't making that much money. I didn't really have anything going for me. Like, why not take a risk? You get what I mean? I understand if you have a girlfriend and whatnot. But when you're coming out of high school, and if you're younger, if you have a girlfriend, sometimes you need to make a decision based on your future and not based on your current circumstances. And I mean, this is a position that I had to take. I had a girlfriend too, and I, told her that she was really upset of all the risks that I was taking. They were stupid risks in her mind, and to me, they were building blocks for my future. She told me that I either needed to pick her or the business. And I told her that I was going to pick the business because I was never going to let somebody or some woman tell me how to live my life, because I know the future and the trajectory that I was going to, have. And so if you look at your life and you say like, I don't want to take risks because I have a girlfriend right now, that's not enough. That's not enough. You are young, you are fruitful, you are so incredibly blessed to be alive and to breathe oxygen. Like, everything about life is so incredibly amazing, and the worst case scenario really isn't even that bad. Who cares if you have to go work at McDonald's for a few years or KFC? Who cares? It's so fucking easy. You make enough money to pay your bills, and then you're working on your side hustle. It either works out or it doesn't. Worst case scenario, you're still working at McDonald's. There's no change. Once you get to the bottom of the barrel, I mean, you're at the bottom of the barrel. Don't go start doing drugs and just being an idiot. Don't do that. I'm not saying go start smoking pot and skateboarding all day and watching movies. I'm not saying that. I'm saying take real risks that could be genuinely beneficial to your future. Start that next business. Like if it's expensive, start that next business. Okay. Invest into that course. Invest into your education. Invest into yourself. Any dollar you make, throw it right back at yourself. Make sure that your bills and your necessities are taken care of, but invest into yourself. If you're in your 20s, you have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose. If I go bankrupt right now, who cares? Who cares? I can fix it. I can fix it. I have plenty of time. I have plenty of time to take it. Anything that I need to get taken care of because I'm only 20 years old, okay? I'm telling you right now that this is going to be one of the best things that you've ever done in your life is just take the risk. Take the fucking risk. Because honestly, you have no idea. What if you take the risk and everything fails? Shitty. You go work at McDonald's. What if you take the risk and everything works out? What if everything just works perfectly? What if? Realistically, there's only two possible outcomes. Right? You either take the risk and you fail, which really isn't that bad, or you take the risk and you succeed, which is amazing. Why not take the risk? If those are your two possible outcomes, right? And if you take the risk and you stay, flat, then you didn't take a big enough risk. I'm telling you, I'm not telling you to go start trading stocks and start gambling your money. I say start real businesses. Take the risk on investing in yourself. Take the risk in truly trying to build something. And I promise you, the worst outcome is not that bad. And take this from somebody who's worked regular jobs. I worked at KFC for a long time. Not that long. I worked at KFC for a while, but I worked at gyms. I worked at trampoline parks. I did so many stupid jobs. I understand how bad they are, which is honestly a reason for why I have so much inspiration in not working there and why I work so incredibly hard. And the reason why I even took the risks, because I looked at myself and I was like, is this what I want to do for the next 10 years? Hell no. So the only way for me to possibly not have to deal with this job, the only possible way was for me to take the risk. What are you waiting for? What are you so scared of?